If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. People with opinions just go around bothering each other. The root of suffering is attachment. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. Have happy minds. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. A jug fills drop by drop. Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. Give, even if you only have a little. Delight in meditation and solitude. Compose yourself, be happy. You are a seeker. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. True love is born from understanding. The greatest gift is to give people your enlightenment, to share it. It has to be the greatest. What we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. As a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. In whom there is no sympathy for living beings, know him as an outcast. Love is a gift of one's innermost soul to another so both can be whole. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is a law eternal. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? As a water bead on a lotus leaf, as water on a red lily, does not adhere, so the sage does not adhere to the seen, the heard, or the sensed. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death comes. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. One who acts on truth is happy in this world and beyond. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Not by rituals and resolutions, nor by much learning, nor by celibacy, nor even by meditation can you find the supreme, immortal joy of nirvana until you extinguish your self-will. Irrigators channel waters, fletchers straighten arrows, carpenters bend wood, the wise master themselves.